My wife said, I'm going on a business trip with my boss. Then I saw the couple's massage booking on her email. I replied, work hard. Then I called her boss's wife, forwarded the email, and wished her a happy anniversary. The screaming I heard through the phone when she called me back. I, 36 male, work as an urban planner for the city. It's a job about rules, long-term consequences, and seeing how one small change can affect an entire system. It's methodical. I like it. My wife, Alara, 34, is the opposite. She's all flash and momentum. She works in high-end commercial real estate development. We've been married for 7 years. It's been stable. Until about 6 months ago, when she got this new job with a shark-like developer named Alistair, 50-something. Lately, the distance has been palpable. Client dinners that run until 1 a.m., site visits on weekends. Her phone, once left casually on the counter, is now permanently screened down or in her purse. I'm a planner. I see the pattern. Last night she came home buzzing, kissed me on the cheek, which felt like a formality, and poured a huge glass of wine. Babe, massive news, she said. Alistair is taking me to the big coastal developers summit. It's huge, just me and him. If we land this, it's the new high-rise account. It's everything. Wow, I said. Just you and him? Don't be like that, Leo, she snapped, her good mood vanishing. It's work. You know the thing I'm good at? It's 3 days. I leave Thursday. Okay, I said. Just congrats. I felt that cold, familiar knot. I'm not a don't be like that guy. I'm the guy who supports her. But this felt different. This morning she was in the shower getting ready to go to the office before her trip. Our shared family tablet was on the kitchen counter charging. I was just checking the weather. A notification popped up on the lock screen. An email from Serenity Spa and Resort. Subject: your booking confirmation. My heart didn't pound. It just stopped. My job is about details. I unlocked the tablet. Her personal email was still logged in. I opened it. It wasn't just a spa booking. It was an itinerary. Dear Alara, we are thrilled to confirm your reservation for our couples retreat package. It listed the services: 90-minute aromatherapy deep tissue, private grotto soak, champagne and strawberries. And the guests, booked for Alistair and Alara. The blood drained from my face. I scrolled down. The date, Thursday, the day she leaves. I felt sick. But the planner in me took over. I needed more data. Alistair is a local big shot. His wife, Rowena, is a socialite, on the board of every local charity. Her social media is public. It took me 30 seconds to find her Instagram. I scrolled back. Posts about fundraisers, new shoes, her awful little dogs. And then exactly 1 year ago, a post. Happy 20th anniversary to my rock, Alistair. He's whisking me away. I'm the luckiest woman alive. Can't wait for 21. The date of the post, 2 days before their trip. The date of the couple's retreat booking, their 21st anniversary. My wife isn't just sleeping with her boss. She's his anniversary present to himself. I felt a sudden strange calm. The hurt was there, deep and cold, but on the surface was just logic. A problem to be solved. A system that needed correction. Alara came out of the bathroom wrapped in a towel. Hey, can you iron my silk blouse, the one I need for the summit dinner? She asked. I just nodded. Sure. While the iron heated up, I sent her a text, even though she was in the next room. Me. Trip sounds intense. Work hard. XO? She glanced at her phone and smiled. Thanks, babe. You're the best. 9:15 a.m. Alara left for the office. I found the website for Rowena's main charity. Her contact info was right there on the board members page. An assistant's email and her direct line. I forwarded the Serenity Spa email confirmation to my own account. Then I forwarded it to Rowena. Subject: happy anniversary. Rowena, this is Leo, Alara's husband. I believe our spouses are collaborating on a special project for your anniversary. You should see this confirmation. I believe it's for this Thursday. All the best, Leo. I hit send. 9:30 a.m. I called the best, most ruthless divorce lawyer in the city, the one who handled my colleague's nightmare separation. Hello, I need to book an emergency consultation. Today, my wife is having an affair with her boss and I just sent the proof to his wife. A pause. Mr. Leo, can you be here at 11 a.m.? 10. My phone rang. An unknown number. I let it ring. A minute later, my actual phone rang. Alara. I answered. I put it on speaker. It wasn't her voice I heard first. It was screaming. A woman's voice, pure operatic rage. I will ruin you. I will end you, Alistair. You're done. Then Alara's voice high-pitched and panicked. Leo, what did you do? What did you do? Hi, Alara, what's wrong? Sounds busy. Rowena is here. Alistair is. What did you send her? My job. Leo, why? I just wished her a happy anniversary, I said, my voice perfectly level. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? You two were getting a couple's massage for it. I heard a sound, a gasp, then a sob. You bastard. You spied on me. Your itinerary popped up on the tablet, Alara. You booked an anniversary getaway with another woman's husband. I just forwarded the mail. The screaming in the background got closer. I heard Rowena, clear as day. Get her out. Get her out of my building. Leo, please. You have to fix this. Call her. Tell her it was a mix-up. A team building. Leo, I'm going to be fired. That sounds like a natural consequence, Alara. You've ruined my life. No, I said, grabbing my keys to go see the lawyer. You did. I just sent the receipts. Goodbye. I hung up. The apartment was quiet. I took a deep breath. My hands were shaking. Not from fear, from clarity. The system was in motion. Update 1, it's been 2 weeks. Hell is a word. Nuclear is another. I've been staying at my brother's place since the call, but I had to go back to the house today to meet my lawyer. And unfortunately, Alara was there. The trip was, of course, instantly cancelled. Alara was, as predicted, fired. Or as her termination letter apparently put it, her position was eliminated, effective immediately, due to corporate restructuring. I guess Rowena is on the company's board, family money, of course, and that restructuring was swift. Alistair was also fired, canned, booted, pursuing other opportunities. Rowena, I hear, is divorcing him and has already had his assets frozen. She does not play. But my problem isn't Rowena, it's Alara. I went to the house with my lawyer, as agreed, to assess the property. We've been married 7 years. The house is mine. I bought it 5 years before we even met. It's a premarital asset. My name is the only one on the deed. I thought this would be simple. I was wrong. We walked in, and she was sitting on the sofa surrounded by packing tape and empty wine bottles. She looked terrible. But the moment she saw me, her eyes went from dead to pure venom. There he is, she's standing up. The man. The little spy who ruined my life. Alara, I said, tired. We're here with my lawyer, Mr. Graves, to discuss the path forward. The path forward? She laughed. A high, ugly sound. The path forward is you fixing this, Leo. You think you can just blow up my entire career, my life, and just walk away? Alara, you had an affair on his wife's anniversary. What did you think? I thought you were my husband, she shrieked. I thought you were supposed to support me. This was a mistake. A stupid mistake. Alistair, he's powerful. He promised me a partnership. Do you know what that means? We would have been set for life. Set. And you threw it all away for what? Your pathetic little pride? I was speechless. The entitlement. She wasn't sorry she did it. She was sorry she got caught. She was furious that I hadn't just, let her? You need to leave, Alara, I said. This is my house. You have 24 hours to get your things. This is where her lawyer must have coached her. Her entire demeanor changed. She smiled. A slow, cold, calculating smile. No, I don't think I will. Mr. Graves stepped forward. Miss Alara, the deed is solely in Mr. Leo's name. It is a premarital asset. You have no legal right to stay here. Oh, but I do, she said, tapping her temple. See, I may not be on the deed, but I paid for the entire kitchen and master bath remodel. $120,000 of my money, my inheritance actually. That's my equity. This house is just as much mine as it is his, so I'm not going anywhere until I get my half. Or until a judge makes me. My lawyer and I looked at each other. She was right. She'd used an inheritance she got 3 years ago to fund a massive renovation. That value is now commingled. This just went from a simple eviction to a protracted, ugly, expensive legal battle over occupancy. She knew she had me, so... Path forward? She mocked. The path forward is you paying me, Leo. You either buy me out, or we sell the house and split it. Until then, I'm your roommate. She's dug in. She's in the guest room, but she's here, making my life a living hell. She blasts music. She accidentally leaves the stove on. She forgets to lock the door. It's hostile. And the entitlement has escalated. Her mother, Fiona, called me. Not once. 12 times. Leo, this is Fiona. You have to stop this. You are destroying her. She was trapped, Leo. A man like Alistair, you don't say no to him. She's a victim here. You're supposed to be her protector, and you fed her to the wolves. What kind of man does that? Fiona, she booked a couples massage, I said for the fourth time. She wasn't trapped, she was packing silk blouses. You are a cold, cold man, she hissed and hung up. So now I'm in a legal stalemate. I can't get her out without a court order, and that takes time. She's in my house, actively hostile, demanding her half of my property. My lawyer is filing for an emergency order of exclusive occupancy, citing her infidelity and creation of a hostile environment, but it's not a slam dunk. While I was there, I noticed her eyeing something. On my office wall, I have a set of original architectural drawings. They were my grandfather's. They're my artifact. They're the most valuable thing I own, not in money, but in sentiment. She looked right at them, then at me, and smiled. I always did love these. I'm moving them to a safe deposit box tomorrow. This is just the beginning. Final update. It's over. It's finally, truly over. The past 2 months have been a masterclass in legal maneuvering and human ugliness. The roommate situation became untenable. I moved back to my brother's. I refused to be in that house with her. My lawyer and I decided to let the legal process play out. We had the hearing for the exclusive occupancy. We lost. The judge, a woman who seemed exhausted by the whole thing, ruled that since Alara had a significant, demonstrable financial stake in the property, the $120,000 remodel, I couldn't just kick her out without a final divorce decree. She was ordered to stay in the guest wing, me and the master, if I chose. But we were legally stuck. Alara was smug. She thought she'd won. She thought she could drag this out for a year, bleed me dry in legal fees, and force a sale of the house. She saw this as weakness. So she escalated. This is where the dirty trick comes in. This is where she overplayed her hand so badly it cost her everything. I had, as promised, moved my grandfather's drawings to a bank vault. I'm not an idiot, but I'd forgotten about something else. In my office, in a flat file cabinet, were my own professional portfolios. Years of my work, renderings, plans, conceptual designs for city projects. Not valuable in a monetary sense, but they were my career. My professional history. I had to go to the house to retrieve them for a job interview. I'm looking at a new position in the private sector, far away from all this. I walked into my office. Alara was at work, or job hunting as she claimed. I opened the flat file. Empty. Every single portfolio. Gone. I felt that same coldness from the day I found the email. I have a small, motion-activated security camera in my office. I installed it after she forgot to lock the front door. I checked the footage from the day before. There she was, clear as day. Alara, in a business suit, carefully and methodically emptying my file cabinet, stacking my portfolios and carrying them out to her car. She didn't look angry. She looked efficient. This wasn't an act of passion. This was calculated leverage. She was going to hold my career hostage. I didn't call her. I didn't text. I called my lawyer, Mr. Graves. She did it. She stole my portfolios. I have it on video. I heard him take a sharp breath. Leo, send me that file. Now, do not engage with her. At all. The revenge, it was beautiful. And it wasn't even my idea, it was his. What Alara didn't know is that theft of property during divorce proceedings is not just bad faith. It's criminal contempt of court. And in our state, trade secrets or professional works are valued very highly. Mr. Graves filed an emergency motion. Not just for occupancy, for contempt and theft. We were in front of the same judge 48 hours later. Alara was there with her lawyer, looking confused. She clearly thought this was about something boring, like discovery. The judge, Mr. Graves, this is an unscheduled motion. This had better be good. It is, Your Honor, Graves said, his voice like ice. 2 days ago, the defendant, in clear violation of the automatic temporary restraining orders that prevent the removal or hiding of assets, entered my client's private office and stole his professional portfolios containing his entire career's worth of work. We have a video. He played it on the courtroom monitor, the entire 10-minute clip. Alara, methodically, calmly, stealing. Alara's lawyer looked at her. His face went white. I heard him whisper, "What did you do?" Alara was staring at the screen, her mouth open. The judge was livid. She took off her glasses. "Miss Alara," she said, her voice dangerously quiet. "You came into my courtroom 2 weeks ago claiming you were a victim, claiming you needed the protection of this court to keep your home. And then, you did this? You committed theft of your husband's professional property? It was just, I was just moving them for safekeeping, Alara stammered. Safekeeping? In your car? The judge roared. You lied to my face. This is an act of breathtaking bad faith. This is criminal. The consequences. Oh, they were so sweet. The judge reversed her previous ruling on the spot. Motion for exclusive occupancy is granted, effective immediately. Miss Alara, you will vacate the premises by 5 p.m. today. You are to be escorted by a sheriff's deputy to retrieve your personal clothing and only your personal clothing and the stolen property, which you will return to Mr. Leo now. The theft. Alara was found in criminal contempt. She was fined $10,000. The divorce. The judge was so incensed by Alara's bad faith actions that it poisoned the entire case. Alara's claim for spousal support? Denied. Completely. The judge ruled that her attempt to financially sabotage her husband proved she was not arguing in good faith. The equity. This is the best part. Her $120,000 in the kitchen was still her equity. That's law. But the judge ordered that her $10,000 contempt fine and 100% of my legal fees from the date of the theft onward were to be paid directly from her share of the equity. The final tally. The divorce was finalized last week. Alistair and Rowena heard the grapevine. Their divorce is final. Rowena, who sits on the board, tore his reputation to shreds. He's unemployable in this city. He lost his houses, his cars, everything. Alara, she got her check. The $120,000 equity, minus the $10,000 fine, minus $35,000 for my legal fees. Mr. Graves is not cheap. She walked away with $75,000, no job, no house, no spousal support, and a contempt of court on her record. She's living with her mother, Fiona? I'm told it's tense. I'm out $75,000, which stings. But it's just money. I have my house, it's quiet, I have my portfolios back. I have my grandfather's drawings, which I just hung back on my office wall. I didn't have to ruin her career. Rowena did that. I didn't have to destroy her finances. The judge did that. I didn't have to prove she was a liar. She did that on camera. She thought she was a shark, but she was just a parasite. She tried to hold my life hostage for leverage. All I did was send one email, and then I let the system she disdained so much just work. It was, as I told my lawyer, a logical consequence.